This is one of my signature techniques called Firefly Eyes. With spring, prom, Easter coming up, now's the time to do a tutorial. Let's jump into it. Now, what's cool about this technique is that you can do it with any color, like play with maybe the color of your dress for prom. I did it to play with a little bit of these lemon pajamas that I have on today. It's actually really easy. First, I like to start with something neutral for like the base eyeshadow. I'm going to use this Patrick Ta palette to start. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush on a neutral shade, and we're going to put that all over the lid, swiping it back and forth all the way up to under the brow, just making sure that you don't actually touch the brow hairs so that this highlight pops through. Same brush, just a little bit deeper into this shade over here, and I'm gonna keep that lower and tighter and more over here to the outer corner part of the eye, just to add some more dimension. I'm gonna take the white of the palette, and we're gonna highlight underneath the brow bone. I'm kind of going fast through this kind of neutrally part of the eyeshadow tutorial because I know you guys want to get to the fun part. I'm gonna take a little bit of this warmer shade, and we're gonna use this in the outer crease, really low. I'm also gonna use that a little bit in my lower lash line as well. Okay, now I'm just gonna do a little black eyeshadow wing, smudge it in that outer 1/3, flick it a little bit, get the shape that you want. Okay, so for the Firefly Eyes, you're gonna need two things that are really important. One is a creamy white stick, and the next is like a pastel matte eyeshadow of the eyeshadow color that you're gonna use. Today I'm gonna use this kind of like yellowy greeny chartreuse shade, chartreuse. And then you need 3 brushes. One that's gonna buff out the cream, one for your colored eyeshadow, and one for the white eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take this jumbo stick, this is the NYX one, it's really inexpensive, and I'm gonna literally draw a little circle right here in my inner corner. While it's still wet, this is important, we're gonna kind of buff it out by tapping it. We just wanna make it kind of bright in there and really kind of smooth, just like that. Then preferably while it's still kind of wet and tacky, you're gonna take a little bit of your eyeshadow on a little fluffy brush, and we're gonna set the whole thing. Really buff in to lay down that color in the upper kind of corner and the lower here, all kind of in this inner pocket. Then you're gonna take that white cream stick again, and you're gonna make a little circle dot, but this time it's gonna be a little smaller than the one that you originally made, just a little dot. And then you're going to set that with a plain white matte eyeshadow just by tapping right on top. Now those layers is what gives it this kind of like lit look, like a firefly. Add some mascara. I'm using Monsour Big. If you want, you can add a little bit of white right underneath your pupil, just like a little pop. And just like that, you have Firefly Eyes. It's a really fun way to play with color without being like too over the top, and you will get so many compliments, I promise.